let me just ask you, what's like your, I mean, I know it's UFC, but let's like look beyond that a little bit.
Yeah.
What's like your ultimate career goal, man? Like when you look back on your career, you're only, I think you're 31 right now. You're so young. You got time to do your thing. What do you
I'm
want to
actually a
say
little
you
older
did?
than that. I'm actually 34, man. So
You're
that
34?
I just turned 34 in June, actually, man. So that's why I say when I say
Hmm.
about right behind the power curve and stuff, I always feel like a little bit like,
Oh,
well,
you are
30,
34. I
34 is
just
the
read it
time.
wrong off Typology.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Well,
Yeah.
but still, man, I mean, 34, Mike, like you mentioned, Mike Chandler's 35, 36 doing his thing. So
Yep.
still
Yep.
fresh and young. Sorry to interrupt you. Ultimate
No,
career goals, man.
yeah. Ultimate career goals, man. I want to be a top competitor and champion in the light heavyweight division, man. I know I've 5'11", a little undersized for it, but like I see things with a John Jones fight and things like that. There's things that I feel like somebody like a Robert Whitaker, he's really good at like closing that distance with those bigger fighters and stuff.
Hmm.
And that's what I think that I can bring to the table in the light heavyweight division. My explosiveness, my power, I think I can close the gap with some of those guys and take them out. So yeah. Ultimate goal is obviously like everybody else wants to be. I want to be the champion. But after that, man, I mean, maybe I'll take DC spot as a UFC commentator or something. Who knows, man?
I love that, dude. And you'd be surprised how few fighters have that much confidence in themselves. Not everyone's goal is to get that UFC title, man. So for you to
Yeah,
say that, that's awesome. You have that confidence in yourself because that
for
carries
sure,
itself
man.
a long way.
Oh,
Um,
I'm huge about that kind of stuff, man. I actually have like a life coach right now, Matt Delacruz, and we talk about that all the time. Stop, stop being humble for all these other people, man. What do you want? What do you want to be? What do you want to go do? Stop being humble and saying those things like, oh, I could fight with those guys. I want to be a champion. I want to be the champion. That's what I want to do. And so that's what Marcus Gamble is doing now. Just being me and saying what I want and what I'm gonna go do. So
that UFC light heavyweight division's looking not wide open, but it's definitely fresh compared to what it has
yeah,
been.
yeah,
So
yeah.
perfect time to get in there, man. Perfect time.
It is a good time to get in there. So there's some good guys that are in there now. You got Jamal Hill, you got Anklev, trained with Anklev a little bit. Um, I mean, there's some good guys in there, man. You still got Jan in there or Jean. I can't even say their names these days.
John
No
Bohovitz. I don't
disrespect.
know if it's Jan or John, but it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
So there's some guys in there, but there's some room. There's some room for some star power. I'm ready to bring some star power, baby. Bring a little bit of heat into the UFC for sure.
I'm ready to watch that star power on the Twitter highlights, man.
Yes, sir.